there's no I in team.
No, absolutely.
And that'd be what I'd tell these young kids coming here too. You got to have the right team.
Yes.
Yes, right. Yes, do riders rounds. Yes, do all of that. But also you got to have the right team of people.
Deb, it's Happy Hour with Deb, and today I've got my old dear friend Robert Beacons with me today. It's good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Of course, always.
Yeah.
We're just talking. It's been a little minute. I don't think I've seen you since September.
Or October.
Yeah, I was here on a panel speaking, and thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Oh, it was CRS.
CRS is the last time I shot you. Didn't you come? Wasn't I speaking at something?
Yes.
And thanks for coming to support me. I so much appreciate it.
It was a fun event.
It was a really fun event.
That's a good venue.
That is an incredible venue. Yeah. It really is.
Yeah.
And it felt really good. I've got some more stuff coming up for speaking and stuff. So how's life? What's been going on since our last official interview at the CRS?
Just busy. My last single just released in November is Crazy Over You.
Yes.
No, actually it released the Christmas record released middle of December.
Do you always release a Christmas album?
I try to.
Okay, because that's a whole year worth of writing right there.
Yeah. So the Christmas record came out first week of December, and then Crazy Over You, which is out now at radio, it came out first week of January. And then my next single comes out in a week, and it's Walker Chevrolet.
What? You have another one coming out in a week?
In a week, yeah. And then the full record, Drinkin' Thinkin', the full album comes out.
I love that. Drinkin' Thinkin' is such a great name.
The full album comes out, I think, the first week of March.
Holy smokes.
And then we're on the books for 3 or 4 more this year.
Holy smokes.
4 more records this year, yeah.
So you've just been writing, recording.
Recording. That's been my focus.
Holy smokes, that's so impressive.
Yeah, getting as much material out there as I can on
Absolutely.
On Spotify, on YouTube, and getting ready to for my set playing.
Right.
Just doing that.
Are you scheduled to play?
Not CRS. I'm playing at CRS.
Oh, I'm so happy. What day are you playing?
So I'm not sure the date yet. Trevor Perkins, my publicist, he rented a room, which is right next to Big Loud's room.
Okay, yeah.
And they're doing a featured artist all 3 days, and I'm doing one of those days.
That is incredible. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. So first time I've ever played CRS. It's going to be fun.
It's really funny. For the viewers who don't know what the CRS, it's the country radio seminar. So they essentially get these incredible artists and press and lock us in the Omni.
Yeah.
And it's interviews and great music and great fun. And I love it. I had so ridiculous much fun last year.
Yeah,
almost fun. How could this be a job fun?
Yeah. And then a week ago, I just played the Daryl Singletary benefit concert.
Yep, I saw.
Out at the Palace. That was fun. We sold out.
Oh,
it was a
that's
sold-out
so
event.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm so
I opened
glad.
up for that, and it was just incredibly great. I think this is my third or fourth year doing that.
That is amazing.
It's
but you're hustling out there.
I mean, I could be doing a lot more, but I've kind of been taking it a little slower lately. The December break and the snow and ice that we got was nice because you can't do anything.
How long were you out of power for?
We weren't out of power, but it was fun because you can't get out, you can't do anything.
You can't do anything.
I love it. I love it.
Did you?
Yeah, I love
Sometimes
it. Just
we
snow all
need that
day.
little break, that reset.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Mitch lost power for 13 days or something ridiculous.
A lot of my friends had power. They were 2-3 weeks without power.
Yeah, that is crazy. But I'm so happy that you have that mindset that you're going to switch it into let me take a break.
I love it.
Yeah, good for you.
I love the snow
we're
because
heading March.
10, 15 inches.
Right.
And everybody here was going nuts, but my wife's from Michigan, and they get 20 inches of snow all the time.
Right. They totally do.
They can't even get out their back door.
We got a ton in Philadelphia, and then
I'm sure.
We got 2 feet of snow, and then it iced over, and it hasn't gotten any warmer, so it's still there.
Still there.
I'm please, we need a slow rain, 50-degree day just to melt everything, because it was crazy. I'm happy you got to just chill, though.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I mean, those days are just fun because there's just nobody can get out.
Right. Did you do the old food shopping, $400 worth of groceries?
Everybody did.
Right.
Everybody did. Everybody went nuts. But
my Uber driver yesterday told me she stayed in one of the hotels for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. I had several friends that did that. But luckily, we have a grocery store in our neighborhood, so it's 2 2 blocks to walk
You
to the
can
store
kinda
for
walk
us.
to it.
So it's just easy to walk to the store, you know. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. How's it working with the other artists that you help out?
We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot. We're going to a show tomorrow night out at the Palace because Jordan Moore, who is on our label, he's performing out there at Battle of the Bands.
Oh,
so we're going out
fun.
to support him.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. So what's the inspiration behind the music that's being written now?
All my stuff. So
Yeah.
this country record's coming out. Then behind that, I've got another Christmas record. I've got another
How long does it take to get a Christmas album together?
Man, it probably took. I mean, we started in March of last year writing it, and we released it in December. But that's
Holy
every day. That's
every day.
sometimes that's 3 co-writes a day. Sometimes
Wow.
that's, and then you got to funnel through what you're going to release. But we've got a lot of good people coming out, and then I'm doing the country record this year, another country record this year, a Christmas record this year, and then we're doing Robert Bacon and Friends Christmas, which is going to have about 35, 40 artists on there.
That is
singing. Right. Think about that, because if each artist is putting that out on their social media,
Holy
you can
smokes.
do writers rounds with that. You can rent the Franklin Theater with that. You can do tour with that.
There's so many
yeah.
things.
So it's just it's so amazing.
Is
to be
this
able
a
to do that.
collaboration of your favorites or just people that you know? Or
We're writing our own. It's all original material being written, and it's people that like Becca Bowen, Kirsty Krause, Justin
Wow.
Love, big
Wow,
people that
that's
we
great.
work with all the time.
That's amazing. So the snow gave you a break. Do you ever just take like a week off? What do you do for you? Like, how do you I need a day?
We used to go out of town a lot. We go to Florida a lot, but we haven't traveled a lot lately. But we're going to soon.
Good. I think you definitely need
Yeah,
a break so you
for
can.
sure. Everybody does.
Oh, amen. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of was like that when we got the snow too, because then I knew like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, like there was nothing anybody could do.
Right.
So I'm like, this is kind of nice just to be at home. We didn't lose
Yeah.
any power, thank God. I don't know if anybody left on
Yeah.
the East Coast, but it was really just a really nice break.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to be sure and come by Perkins Publicity's booth at the when you at the Omni when you go up the stairs
Absolutely,
there,
I
go to the
totally
left.
will.
You know, Big Loud's always got that first room. We're in the second room.
Yep,
You just
yep.
come
Big
by
Loud does have. We actually have an artist that's touring right now that
Yeah.
was on the show a bunch of times.
Our
so
label is actually going to have, we're going to have stuff in there too. So
That's awesome. It's such an exciting week, though, isn't it?
yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
the CRS.
Yeah, I think everybody needs to go to that.
I do too.
People tell me all the time it's not for artists. Well, it kind of is.
I
'Cause you're doing
think it's
interviews,
incredible.
you're meeting label heads, you're meeting
Yeah.
radio people. There's always artists downstairs.
There's a crazy party every night.
There is every night. Every night.
It's
There's a party
amazing. I'm
every
like,
night, yeah.
it's worth the. We shot a lot of interviews last year.
Oh, you did?
We
Yeah.
did. We shot a lot of interviews.
I interviewed with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So what do you tell to the 17-year-old that wants to grab a guitar and come to Nashville?
Man, the biggest thing is just finding the right crowd of people that are going to support your music and you as an individual artist, because there's so many people out there that will just they'll just take you for everything you got. They'll tell you
Where there's fish, there's sharks.
They'll tell you you're the greatest, and you may not be, or you may be.
Right.
They'll tell you things, and it's just not true.
Yeah.
You just got to find the right people.
How do you go about doing that? If you're an artist and you're
Man,
coming
I tell
here,
you
is
what,
it a gut feeling? Is it a lot of research?
I've been blessed because my producer is also our worship leader at church.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
That's
and
great.
he's big musician, big producer, and that's what really was the key to my success.
Right.
Because I would do projects, they would never get finished, or because you're trying. The producers are always looking for the next big thing. And you
Right.
may not be that next big thing,
Right.
So they may never finish your project. They may never. It's just.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty awful stories.
Yeah.
And I think when
So-
you're young, I coach a lot of artists, and it's very difficult for them to recover. One, financially,
Yeah.
right? It's a huge financial.
That's why I moved back. This is my third time living here.
Right.
Because you give up. Nothing's happening. Why am I here?
Right.
Kind of thing. Many people have done that. Many artists have done that. Many people have
What
done
brought
that.
you back?
My wife, actually, because I had a lot of friends here, And luckily she found a very, very nice place for us to live, and it keeps your mind off of when you have a nice place to live. We live in a really nice community, and when there's always events going on, we sponsor some of the events there and some of the music events. And when you have things to keep your mind off of those challenging moments, it makes it easier to get through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I
Yeah,
mean, I hear the
yeah,
younger artists
yeah.
talk about this all the time,
Yeah.
that it's really,
They need to just, but here's another thing. You got to be present to win.
amen.
You can't be.
Got to be in it to win it.
You can't be in another state and think it's going to work for you, 'cause
Right.
it's not.
Right. I've heard that so many
It's
times,
not-
that
it's
if you
not.
want to make it here,
because
you
you
need
got
to
to
be here.
get out, and you got to like mingle and talk to people and go to all these events,
Yeah.
but to meet the right people.
Right.
And then when you meet good people that can get you where you want to go, that's where you need to stay. A lot of people will find certain things, and they'll find somebody that'll, like Michael Seff, that'll
Yeah.
work with them. But then when they don't, when somebody promises them something better, they don't stay with where they should have stayed, and then
Yeah.
it takes them years to get back to that point.
Yeah. Michael has great artists.
Yeah.
They really incredible. But you
Yeah.
guys have some incredible talent.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. But I think it's so, we were talking about the power of one person changing,
Yeah.
and how to get into that room, because where there's an opportunity to be taken advantage of.
Correct.
And I think that's so
But just
difficult.
because somebody else offers you something bigger, like Sony or whatever, doesn't mean that's the next best thing. Because
Right.
it's really about the people in your group.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. You and I
Yeah.
have on different podcasts that you've had me on. It's getting in the right,
It's getting in the right.
and then you got to stay there, no matter how hard it gets.
Right, exactly.
You
Because
gotta
I think
stay there.
that's the lightning in a bottle moments.
Yeah.
If you come here in June and then you sign a record, deal in December, and like that's few and far between.
Right.
Do you tell them? Would you tell your artists, like, play as much as you can, get anywhere you can get?
Absolutely. Writers' rounds. I was doing those, 4 or 5 times a month.
Seen? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I haven't done any this year yet.
I was
'cause my
one.
guitar
I was at
player's
one
been gone.
of Michael's.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Yeah.
And they had been on the show that day, so it was a really powerful kind of
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
How do they start out? Like, what do you tell your artists that are, working with you guys? Like, play everywhere, do
Do writers' rounds as much as you can. Even if you're not out touring, you still should get out as much as you can to keep your chops up, right?
Absolutely.
Do writers' rounds, because people notice you doing that.
Absolutely.
Even if it's at Live Oak or if it's at the Distillery, wherever it's at, do it.
Do you still do?
I haven't done any this year yet,
of writers'
but
rounds,
last year I did a lot. Yeah.
I think people love writers' rounds.
Yes.
Like, I think you're listening
Yes.
to incredible talent up
Yes,
there.
yes. And
Without
you
having
might-
to buy a ticket.
Yeah, and you might hear a song that a year later is a number one.
Is a number one
You just
hit.
never know, right?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. I love the concept of that. That
Yeah.
you get, and it's pure music. You don't have to buy a ticket. You're not forced to buy
Right.
swag. You don't.
Right.
You go and you have a good drink, and you
Right.
get to see this incredible talent.
Right.
I love. Do you guys advertise it out? Like,
Oh
hey,
yeah, on social media, yeah. Michael Seff advertises it all the time.
Yeah.
So does Olin Wallace. I work with him. He does a round too.
Wow.
At Live Oak, and I work with him too. We write with. I wrote
Live
with
Oak
him.
is a great
Yeah,
spot.
it's a great spot. I played there when it was Doghouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's only been revamped in the last 2 years, right?
2 years, yeah. I think 2 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So where does the inspiration come for Christmas? I mean, if you're pumping out a Christmas album, like,
It's so funny when you talk about Christmas. When I first started doing Christmas, a lot of my friends would say, "You're stupid," you're
oh, I think there's nothing
dumb
better
Christmas
than country
artist.
Christmas.
And then all of a sudden, I started getting all these songs in movies and winning,
That's so
album of the
amazing.
year at the Josie Awards, or winning best performance of the year at the Holiday Film and Music Awards.
That's so
and
amazing.
now they all want to be a part of it, because
Right.
where it's at is film, TV, and sync.
Right.
That's where it's at.
Right.
Because that's a different license agreement for every song.
Right.
Every
Absolutely.
master.
I mean-
so, and you may not get a lot of money up front, but it's more about building your resume,
Right.
right? And then people start knowing you, and they want to write with you, and they want to be a part of what you're doing.
Yeah, because for a year-long project, that's hard. How
Yes.
many songs are on an album?
So the Christmas record that came out in December there's 15 on it.
Wow.
15 on it. Yeah.
Wow, and you were still pumping out other music.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
you are work,
But
sir.
you know, I'm involved with Jason Wyatt and Ben Calhoun and Corey Barker on that stuff. And Corey's amazing. He is amazing. Everybody knows Corey.
Yeah, I would love to
And
meet him.
I think he's got over 1,200 cuts on different Hallmark, different areas of Christmas.
Yeah, because that's really where
Yeah.
you're going to see the rewards, all
Yeah.
the music in these shows. And
Yeah.
it's funny because even when you go into stores, you hear the music,
Right.
that was written in that. So,
Well, and too, I don't re-release other Christmas stuff. I release my own
right.
because there's
And yours is amazing.
there's so much potential with releasing your own, because then you can get it in a movie, you can get it on film, TV, and sync. I mean,
Right.
you can't do that if you're re-releasing somebody else's music.
So do you, once that's written and you wrap up in December is when you release it, how long do you have to promote? It's a short window for promote.
I mean, you can promote. Here's the thing about Christmas. It's so forgiving, and
I
it's
love that.
every year.
Right.
Every year.
You can count on it.
Every year you can promote that. And you
Right.
can put a different single out off that record every year.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
And,
amazing.
and that's why I told all my friends that were like kind of coming down on me for doing Christmas. I'm like, and then now they all want to be part of it. It's like,
Right.
Why would I not do that?
Right, because you can count on it to come every year. It's not
Right.
going to stop.
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
People kind of look at me as the Christmas artist, and it's like,
You're
I'm
not
doing-
the Christmas
I'm
song.
doing country too, but okay, that's fine.
I feel like you're part mayor of Nashville here too. Everybody knows you.
Well, you can also do a Christmas tour as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can play all throughout the year, and then now you can, because I'm busier in November, December than any time of the year.
Right.
Because of different parades I sing in.
Right, and promotion just to do
Yeah.
the podcast and stuff to get
Yeah.
it out there is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible. What's the inspiration on the new music coming out?
Man, just heartfelt, good, storytelling, country music.
That's.
You
Are
know?
you? Did you write alone or did you?
No, I have co-writers on everything.
That's
Crazy
great.
Over You is like that too.
Yes.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
What'd you think of
Yeah,
it?
I loved it. I thought
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think it's amazing.
Yeah. That's at radio now too, and then Walker comes out in a week. Walker
Wow.
Show
And
Live.
next week. Everybody?
next week,
Holy
yeah.
smokes! You're like a machine.
I don't know about that.
That's
but
crazy.
Just a lot of work.
Are you excited for the CRS?
Oh yeah, for
Are
sure.
you interviewing or are you just going with your own label?
All of it.
Really?
Well, the label will be there. The label will be present in that room as well. Then I think I'm doing interviews. Trevor has me doing interviews with people, and then I'm performing.
I'm sure you're on our list for interviews.
I hope so.
Which makes my heart so happy.
I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, totally. We'll
Yeah.
get you in there. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
Like as soon
Just
as
tell
we
Trevor
found.
and Carissa. I'm sure they'll want me in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And how's their baby doing?
Carissa's doing great.
Yeah.
The baby's great. Yeah.
Oh, the baby is adorable.
She's got a great husband too. Dylan's a great guy.
He's a great
yeah,
guy.
We're gonna write soon. so.
Yeah. Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a great guy too. And the baby must be getting because that baby was born almost a year ago, right?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how old.
Clarissa's an amazing person
Yeah.
to
Oh,
work
she
with.
is. She's
we
great.
love her. We
Yeah.
love to work
Yeah.
with her. She's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
incredible. How's family life treating you?
I mean, it's good.
Good.
It's always got challenges, but
Always, every
we're
day,
working
right?
through it, and
That's great. Every
keeping
day.
God
we're-
at the center. And,
That's
yeah,
exactly right.
yeah.
That's why I love to come to Nashville and,
Yeah.
and talk to artists because God is always at the center.
Well, that's what we're doing at our label and our franchise group for Sonic. He's our CEO. Right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's going to be good if he's our CEO and we're giving part of the money back to him or whatever our board, because we have a board,
Right.
whatever they decide it needs to go to.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Man,
Hold on, I need a big old sip of water for this one because it's gonna.
I just want to, I just want to keep getting. I want the label to be successful. I want my family to be successful, be a better husband, and Just,
Do you have children? You have stepchildren.
We have an 18-year-old. Huh?
You have an
Yeah,
18-year-old.
yeah.
Oh,
And
and wants to be in the industry or no?
She wants to be in music, right?
Yeah.
Right. She's very talented.
I'm sure.
She plays all kinds of instruments. But really, what I want to see is that I just don't want to see anybody suffer, and so that's why we created a board for our Sonic restaurants and for the music industry, so that the board can make decisions, biblical decisions, based on helping people that need it.
That's amazing.
And making God our CEO and giving the money back to him however he sees fit.
Right.
Right. And just doing the right thing.
That's
'Cause I
a
haven't
really
always done
good
the right thing.
recommendation for artists too.
Right,
You
right.
know, like he gave you this talent for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's your job to spread it.
Yeah.
But it's a business.
Yeah, well, and Michael Seff's great for that because
He's great, yeah.
he knows how to get the right people and how to take care of it, and so he kind of runs that side, and then we have a board that runs the sonic side,
Yeah, that's
but is also on the board for the label.
that is I can't imagine how many hours a week you work.
Yeah, but it didn't happen overnight.
Oh,
and
I know.
We're still working through it.
Yeah,
'Cause
no
we're working
plan
on
B is what the artists that come
Yeah,
from like.
yeah.
You can't have a plan B because in life, in marriages, in music, in everything, you can't have one foot in and one foot out. You have to go all in. If that's it, you need to go all in
Yeah.
and make sure. And
Absolutely.
it is the same way with marriages too. You need to be fully in it and fully present in it. And you know, raising kids. And
Yeah,
is your daughter a high school student?
she's in college.
Oh my goodness!
She goes to Columbia State. Yeah,
Congratulations!
Yeah.
How'd that feel to like drop off your baby?
she's she's working through it. She's doing well.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to
Yeah.
hear that.
She plays the bass. She's just very, very talented when it comes to music. So
That's good.
Really hoping that we can do something with her there too.
Oh, absolutely. It's a
Yeah.
family business. You
Yeah.
got to keep it going
Yeah.
for sure.
Family business for sure.
It's a family business. And which, you know, I can tell you, I don't know a lot of artists that do what you do, that run the business side of it too with the
Yeah.
label and still pump out incredible music.
Yeah. Well, all the credit goes to God. All the credit goes to my wife for supporting me through the hard times, and a lot of the credit too goes to my talented co-writers.
Yes. That's it. I mean, people don't realize it takes
Yeah.
a lot of
It
people.
takes a whole team.
It takes a whole
There's
team.
no I in team.
No, and you know, it's really funny. I don't think people realize that even with the podcast, they're like, "You have a media team?" I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
how do you think it gets seen?"
Right.
Like
right,
it's the
right,
only way it gets
right.
seen.
You have to. There's no I in team.
No, absolutely.
And that'd be what I'd tell these young kids coming here too. You got to have the right team.
Yes.
Yes,
That's-
right. Yes, do writers rounds. Yes, do all of that. But also, you got to have the right team
Yeah.
of people.
I think that's the struggle. Like, how do they know which team is the right team? You know,
That's a struggle.
It's a
It took
trial
me-
and error,
It
right?
took me 15 years.
Yeah.
And you know, they say this is a 10-year town. It wasn't a 10-year town for me. It took a lot longer.
Yeah. I mean, I hear that all the time that it's
Yeah.
a 10-year town.
Some
but you
people-
also never had a plan B. This was just what
No.
you were going to do.
Right.
And I think that's
Right.
so beautiful because
Right.
that's the thing. It gets, I hear a lot of amazing stories, of course, but then I hear a
Yeah.
lot of like putting your faith in somebody else's hands and trusting it
Yeah.
to be a process. And it's really, it's hard. This is a rough, I don't think people realize, for all of you that are watching, these people work from sun up to sundown. What did I say to you this morning? You're the only person I can text at 6:30 in the morning. Right? Like,
Yeah.
like that's it. You're awake all the time.
Well, I'm a 5 a.m. guy, you know, and I try to go to bed early, but sometimes I don't. You know?
Right.
You know, sometimes it's midnight.
You gotta
But-
get- you gotta
But I
fit it
get
in.
that from the business world, and you know, a lot of problems that some of these artists have is they know how to be an artist, but they don't know how to run it as a business.
Yes.
They don't have people skills. That's
Yes.
a big deal. In
I
this
work with a
industry.
lot of artists on that. How to
Yeah.
get in bigger rooms.
Yeah.
How to know.
You got to have people skills. You got to know how to talk to people, and you got to run it as a business, and you got to have tenacity.
Yeah.
You gotta have
That's
tenacity.
Beautiful word, right?
Yeah,
And you
and-
have to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't feel right, it's not right.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. You know, if your gut is telling you it's wrong, it's totally wrong.
Yeah.
But I think they really struggle with that.
Yeah.
And I can imagine, you know, because everybody comes here with a dream.
Yeah.
And
Well, too, and what I've had to learn the hard way is not talking about what I'm doing, because people will steal that idea.
yes.
And they'll take what you know. Everybody's always got a sales pitch, and they always
Yep.
want something
Well,
from
they
you.
say that about in life. If it's something,
Yeah,
keep it
you got to
quiet.
be so careful with talking about what you do, and
Yeah.
I've had to struggle and fight through that.
Yeah, I'm
you
sure.
get excited, you want everybody to know, but that's not always the best thing. Because
Right.
everybody here is here doing the same thing.
Wow. That is really something. That's a powerful message
Yeah.
to tell. because
Everybody's
it is.
here,
They're,
so-
right, and they're all trying to be the
Right.
next.
Right. Right.
What's your thought on young artists that come in and following trends and not really being their true, authentic self?
You know, I mean, that's a hard question because everybody does it different.
Right.
Everybody does it different. So I don't really know how to answer that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because I see, I think you get to know when you start to do what I do, and you get to know people
Yeah.
on an outside level, besides
Yeah.
a podcast, you really see the authenticity
Yeah.
of people and how you as an artist not only want to grow yourself, you want to grow everybody,
Right.
which is
Well,
incredible.
And that's what's so good about label heads, because when you're like Addison Malik,
She's
that works
amazing. Addison's great.
She's amazing. When you put her out there, people like her that are younger, it sets the stage for all the other artists on the label.
Yeah.
And
She's
that's-
going to do big things.
She is.
She's great.
She is.
Is
Yeah.
she in Texas right now? Did I hear?
I think they're on the road.
The-
I haven't talked to them.
Yeah, I
in a
think
day or
Michael
two.
said that
He
they're-
texted me earlier this morning, but I haven't talked to him yet. No.
Yeah, because that's just. And then I don't think people realize that you guys put on miles and miles and miles and miles and
Yeah.
miles.
A lot of work.
It
Radio
is.
tours are tough.
Yes,
They're tough.
They are, especially when they're not from where you're from.
Right,
You know,
right.
is she? She's from Texas, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Yes, we love her. I'm from Texas. We love our Texas.
Yeah, it's fun playing in Texas.
Texas is a whole different,
I mean,
vibe.
you can be a millionaire playing out there.
Yeah.
And never have to touch Nashville. But the problem with that is, Nashville's kind of against Texas, Texas kind of against Nashville, because
Right.
they like competing,
Right.
But-
It's going to be, Nashville's going to be the music mecca because
Oh, yeah.
people are pulling out of LA and,
Yeah.
excuse me, in Chicago.
Yeah.
And so, within the next 5 years, every major thing will be done here in Nashville, which, is crazy. I love that we're collabing country and hip hop. Like, I think it's such a
I mean, music's music.
music's music. You're right.
mean,
it's all good.
It doesn't hurt to meet new people in different genres.
Absolutely, I agree, and I think it's
I don't see a
great.
problem with that.
Yeah, I do. Me neither. I think it's great. I think it brings in another form of audience, and it's such a cool town.
Yeah.
This is such a great and so different from the LAs and the New Yorks. I think I brought a fly with me from Philadelphia.
That's
I think he was on the plane with me. So let me tell you about Freedom Brew. That's our new. I can send you home with some beer.
Nice.
So this is veteran owned and operated. So really nice guy, Alan. He quit his day job and decided to go all in this to help veterans and help with some
Now,
suicide
is he
prevention.
the guy that is involved with Clay Travis?
I don't think
Clay
so.
Travis lives in our subdivision, and he actually did a beer or two like this, kind of like this. But I
Yeah,
don't know if
he's
they're-
brand new. Alan's kind of brand new
Okay.
in this market. So, I work with trauma and addiction. So,
No, I love it, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but a little therapy, and I've kind of gotten into some coaching with some artists, and also I teamed up with a nonprofit down here to help give artists support. Because they come and where do you start? Where do you go? How
I'm
do you
actually
get
trying to launch a brand as well, as far as a beer and a like a whiskey. kind of
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Right.
I
yeah.
would love to get involved in that.
Yeah. Oh, well,
That's
let me
good
hook
for
you
your-
up with.
Yeah, please. That's
Yeah,
good for
I'll
your
hook
brand.
you up with Alan. He's great. He's the
Yeah.
nicest guy.
That's good for your brand.
It is so good for the brand,
Yeah.
and it fits so well. The beer's good. I'll send you home with some beer, and it's such a he's out there hustling. He's doing the grind.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost like in every other
Yeah.
thing you do. It's out there doing it.
I'd love to get involved with him.
I will absolutely connect you with him.
Yeah.
You will love him. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
He's a
awesome.
really good guy. So, what's coming up besides the two? You got 2 new singles coming out,
Yep.
and then the album is released.
So Crazy Overused at radio now. Walker Chevrolet comes out in 2 weeks.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, and then the Drink and Thinkin' full record comes out in March, and then we've got 4 more on the plate for this
Drink
year.
and Thinking, where'd that name come from? I love it.
I didn't write that song, but I got lucky because some friends of mine got that to me back in 2000. And I released it the first time, didn't do so well, but then I re-released it like 4 years ago, and we did a video down at Redneck Riviera,
Yeah,
which is on YouTube, and it's just blown up since.
That is so great.
Yeah.
What a great feeling.
Yeah.
To re-release a song and it do so well. Is that what you're expecting for everything? Like, I know social media has a huge play in this industry.
It does.
Do you handle your own?
I do. My wife does my Instagram, but CDX Nashville, who does my distribution stuff, they're going to be doing my social media soon.
Yeah, it's
So,
it's kind of good to take
yeah.
that off your. I don't do mine; it's handled.
I just haven't had time to really focus on.
It's a
like,
full-time
Facebook
damn
and
job.
All that. My Facebook is not in good shape because I haven't really done much with it, but my Instagram is top notch where it
Yeah,
needs to be.
yeah, you guys are all
But-
over Instagram. You're
But I
killing
got to
it.
get you know, CDX, who does my distribution. I got to get them to do that soon.
Yeah, I mean it's its own world. It's like
Yeah.
it's like having a
Yeah.
separate degree outside of what you
Oh
really
yeah.
do.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Ever get like what's the greatest compliment you've ever gotten on your music?
Man, I've gotten a lot. It's mainly been on Drinking Thinking and Out of the Blue and all the Christmas stuff. People just love the production. They love what my producer does. They love the writing. You know, I've got a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And, you know, and the other thing too was when I went in, you know, Hallmark and a lot of these Christmas networks, they're not looking for country. They're looking for pop kind
Right.
of thing. So I had to literally sing different than I
Right,
normally do.
right.
So I had people tell me, "Oh, that don't sound like you." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, because I had to learn how to sing differently."
Right.
Because the music is so different.
Right.
It's not country.
Do you think country's come a little more back into the Christmas thing? Like I've noticed that
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, even Targets, you know, all over the country have released, you know, country attire for, I guess,
Yeah.
headed into tour season. So I
Yeah.
feel like everybody's a little country right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
which is so great. It makes my heart so happy because
For sure.
I don't think there's anything like country music and the artist behind it.
Right.
I think people.
Well, you're
don't-
definitely telling a story. Crazy Over You is like that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and I think it's just it's such an amazing shift, you know, to see now that everything, even like in Philadelphia, there's not a lot of country, but
Yeah.
but they're selling country stuff, and the music is being played on
Yeah.
radios, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I think because
Yeah.
it's the most feel good music in the entire
Sure.
world.
Absolutely. Yes.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you this, but I know you're gonna say yes. You'll come back.
Absolutely.
And you'll hang
yes.
out with me?
Yeah. Every time you want me to.
I love that. You've become such
Just
a
reach
good
out to me.
friend. I
Yeah.
appreciate you so
Yeah.
much. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I know that everything you touch is going to turn to gold.
I hope so.
It totally will.
Yeah.
It
God
totally-
willing.
God willing.
God
It
willing,
will.
right?
And I thank you for your expertise in knowing this because so many people don't realize that this is a business.
Well, we got to get the word out too to these younger acts. You know, I mean, there's so many snakes out there.
I'm
you
so
know, and we
sorry to
just
hear
gotta-
that.
We got to get the word out to
Yeah.
these guys. You know.
You know, I was talking to Mitch earlier that, you know, like I get reached out to by like a doorman who's representing and I'm like, only in Nashville. It's like the craziest town, you know?
Right.
And it's so funny. None of the ones who are truly in just the craft are the
Right.
ones that are successful.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's hard, but I think they're so young and they're so hungry that they'll just, you know?
I was that way. I've
Yeah.
Been
Well,
there,
if
done
it
that.
sounds too good to be true,
Yeah.
it's
Lost
usually
a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you got to be here to do it.
You have to be here to
I mean,
do
you
it.
can't come for the weekend, go home, because there's so many things that are just sporadic that come up.
Yes.
Oh, can you come
Yes.
to this? Oh, can you be at this? Oh,
Right.
you should be here because certain people are going to be here, you know?
Right. I can tell you, Michael's the master of that.
Oh, I know.
I mean, he works it like nobody. We were honored to go. We felt honored. We're like, we will definitely go. We
Yeah.
felt honored to go. But I think you're right. You need to be here to be 100% in
Right.
it. You know, as hard as that is, you still have
It's
to be
hard,
in it.
yeah.
I know. Well, my friend, it was wonderful.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on again.
Always,
and
sir.
let me know
you
if
come
you need
co-host
anything,
with
and-
me one
yeah,
day and
I would
hang
love to
out
do
with
that.
me. I
Yeah.
would love to have you.
Yeah.
And I'll see you at the CRS for
Yeah.
sure. I'm excited.
It's going to be fun this year.
We'll go have a drink together.
That'd be
and
fun,
It
yeah.
will be really fun. I'm
Yeah.
so excited you're going
Yeah.
to be there.
My wife
too.
will be there. She's helping out, so.
Great. She's welcome to come on the show when you come.
Yeah.
Have you heard from my assistant yet? We'll get into you because I know
Perfect.
we're booking right now. Have
love
you,
it.
Have you like reached out there? It's crazy. Oh, we woke up one day to like 40 emails of like schedule. And last year was my first year there. And I'm like, get my solid, like my love people in there first,
Right,
you
right,
know,
right,
because
right.
it's so wonderful to have people like you on the show
I
who
appreciate
are
that.
so into this and so
We just got to educate people.
totally.
We just got to educate them.
Totally. That's why I started. I'm like, let
be
me teach you
careful.
how to get into a bigger room. Let me
Right.
show you what you need to do to network. And
Right.
it is a big part.
But they also shouldn't be scared of the smaller rooms, too, because that's where it starts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
so-
a lot of them don't even know you could be in line at Starbucks. Make sure you're acting professionally.
Right.
You know, you have
Right.
no idea.
Well,
who's-
it's your brand.
It's your brand.
It's your brand.
It's totally your brand. I so get it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
It was an honor to see you.
Thank you so much. You too.
All right. Thanks.